That breaking news is at the Eureka Gardens housing complex on the west side. In the past 90 minutes, the I-team discovered inspectors gave the complex a failing score. That score, 59. At this hour, the I-team's working to get specifics about exactly what it is inspectors found. For more than a year, News4JAX reported about the deplorable living conditions at the complex. It got the attention of local and state officials. Now, we first told you about these latest developments via a push alert this morning on your mobile device. Channel 4's Elizabeth Campbell's at the City Hall getting reaction from City Council. But first, the I-team's Lindsay Gardner joins us from the newsroom with details. Lindsay.
Well, Bruce, this is the very first time that Eureka Gardens has actually failed a HUD inspection. The owner, Global Ministries Foundation, was notified this morning by HUD along with the city of Jacksonville. Now, city leaders say they learned around 7:15 this morning. Now, we have asked for a copy of that report, but so far the city has not turned it over to us. I have been speaking with my sources, though, and I know the score was a 59C, and it reads in the letter to Reverend Richard Hamlet, quote, "Serious deficiencies were identified, especially in the units of the project, and the project ultimately received a score of 59C. It goes on to list those specific issues, including infestations, missing smoke detectors, exposed or missing electrical breakers or fuses, damaged stairs, unusable emergency exits, and misaligned chimney or ventilation systems." The inspection, we know, took place last month. I was there yesterday and still saw those crumbling stairs all around Eureka Gardens. Stairs that were rusted. They still were masked with duct tape. They had too many holes to count. And inside one resident's home, we found more plumbing issues and more mold problems. And remember, this all comes 18 months after the I-team first began investigating.
I live in a clean house because I keep it clean. But as far as the plumbing and everything like that, it's deplorable. You know, feces always backing up in the bathtub and the kitchen sink always backing up, you know, and got to keep on calling them to unstop stuff, you know.
And I want to walk you through why this score, this failing score, is so significant. When our investigation began in September of 2015, HUD had actually passed that property with an 85. So our series of reports showed that that inspection process was flawed. Then last year, in the middle of our investigation, they passed again with a score of a 62. So for this to be 18 months later, being under the watchful eye of the federal government and local city leaders, to then fail again with this 59C is pretty alarming for city leaders. And they say it's really leaving the residents in limbo here because the property has not yet been sold. So Global Ministries remains under federal investigation, and because they are selling their entire Section 8 portfolio, including 7 properties here in Jacksonville, they are not putting any more money into the property to fix it for these residents. Meanwhile, people there, Bruce, are living in very dangerous conditions. Back to you.
All right, Lindsay, thank you very much. We now continue this story and move to the next step. Channel 4's Elizabeth Campbell is on the scene. Now, this is a property where Senator Marco Rubio has visited, and city councilmen are just now learning about the failing inspection. Elizabeth.
That's correct, Bruce, and I'm actually outside of City Hall right now. The reason for that is because I plan on meeting with City Council member Garrett Dennis in just less than 30 minutes. He's going to go more into detail about this inspection. And the reason I'm speaking with him is because he is the councilman who is for the district that Eureka Gardens is in. Now, I'm going to learn more from him soon, but I want to go ahead and read a statement to you that he issued to News4JAX this morning. It says, "It's totally unfortunate to hear of the failing score. We demand more for our citizens. This is unacceptable, and this is the reason why the sales transaction needs to happen sooner rather than later. I've consistently said even though there is an active sales contract with Millennia Corporation, Global Ministries Foundation is still the owner and the responsible party for the living conditions for the residents at Eureka Gardens." Now, as you heard Lindsay mention, she and the I-team are working to gather the results, and we have also reached out to the city, the mayor. We've also reached out to Senator Rubio's office and Global Ministries. So we are working to learn more information. Of course, we're going to update everything on news4jax.com. And after I speak after I speak with City Council member Garrett Dennis, we're going to head to Eureka Gardens, and I will have a full update and a live report tonight at 5 o'clock. For now, reporting live from City Hall, Elizabeth Campbell, Channel 4, the local station.